So I am here with Brightynn Hatter, who I am enamored with because you are awesome. And I've done some really cool stuff this week. I had talks in San Diego, and I had meetings with awesome entrepreneurs. And I have a talk on Friday and Saturday for a couple businesses that I'm a part of. And you know what I've been most excited about all week?
Seeing me?
Yes, talking to you. So I am excited to talk to you. I wanted to ask you a couple of things. Number one, I know that you like to help other people. Is that right? Can you tell us why that you like to help other people?
To give them care and to make sure they can eat and have fun with toys.
So that's pretty awesome. And one thing that you mentioned was eating. I think a lot of times people, they take that for granted, that we have enough food to eat. So isn't that cool when you can help somebody else? Can you tell me how you've helped somebody else, or your family may have helped somebody else on how they've helped you get food? And tell them too.
Our family helped the orphanage because we were getting lots of food and for them to have lots of fun and then to have lots of food to eat and drinks.
So what I'm hearing is fun and food and drink are essential to life. I think that's awesome. Ready to high five? You want to hug it up? Okay, awesome. So what else I want to ask you, so there's a lot of people out there that need help. What is one thing that you feel you could do to help other people? Or what do you think one thing in their life, if they did, could help them?
If they have, if I have money in my piggy bank, and if they don't have enough money to, buy food, I'll buy it for them.
Wow. Okay, so now, but in order for them to have money that you have in your piggy bank, they have to do something. They have to do what to you?
They should come to Thrive.
Come to Thrive. Best conference ever. But they have to ask you something, right? They have to, in order for them to get something that you have, they have to ask for your help. Does that make sense? So in order for you to help them, a lot of times they have to ask for help. Do you think asking for help is a good thing? How come?
Because if you don't ask for help, then how would anybody know?
Pretty simple, right? But there's a lot of people that don't ask for help. You know why? Because they're scared. So what is one thing that you think you could help them with to become less scared, to be able to ask for help, to get them food and fun and something to drink?
If I see by their face, I'll tell them what's wrong and they can tell me. And I'll say, don't be scared, and then they can tell me what they need and I'll get it for them.
Wow. So you could be a mentor to people. Do you know what a mentor is? So a mentor is somebody that helps you. So if you got something that you want to do in your life and somebody had done it before, you can ask them how they did it. And then they can share with you the wisdom and knowledge that they have to help you progress to where you want to go. Does that make sense? Do you know of any mentors in your life?
Usually my mom.
What has your mom taught you and your dad taught you?
They taught me how to make money matter and how to treat kids and how to help kids when they're not feeling good and how to help the earth. So that's what I've been doing to my school.
That's pretty awesome. And I think
picking up trash each day.
Wow. That's something that I think you're accomplishing more by 7 than a lot of people do by 17. That's pretty neat. Do you have a favorite word? I always ask my mentors this, and I consider you a mentor of mine. So I always ask my mentors, do you have a favorite word?
Not really, because I like lots of words.
If you could pick one word that was out of all the ones that you like, what would that be?
Love.
Wow. So love's pretty strong. Why is that your favorite word?
Because usually every word I say, I have to put love in it because I love putting the word love because I love doing stuff that puts the word love in it, or loved or loves.
Awesome. I think that is phenomenal and really, really interesting because do you mind if I share my favorite word with you? It's gratitude. Do you know what gratitude means?
Yeah.
What does it mean to Brightynn?
Gratitude means like when you're thinking what you should do and like it's your responsibility.
Absolutely. And I think another thing that we could add to that is gratitude was when you're like, you're happy and thankful for something, right? Like you have an awesome mom and dad. You get to be thankful for that. You get to help people. You have money in your piggy bank. Those are all things to be very thankful for, right? And we just had a holiday that everybody gives thanks for. Do you know what that is? Thanksgiving, right? So part of my mission in the world is to be able to help people find gratitude on a more consistent basis. Because on that one day of the year, everybody says, I'm grateful for this. But then it kind of stops. And they stop saying, I'm grateful for stuff. So do you think you could help me help other people find gratitude more effectively and efficiently during their time?
I think you should ask them to, go to Thrive so they can learn more about their, like how to make money matter and think about more of their gratitude and stuff. And so then they will actually understand you.
Okay, great. I think I'll ask your dad if I can speak at Thrive and maybe express that. Maybe we get on the stage together. Does that sound good?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So I love gratitude. I'm grateful for you being my mentor, so thank you. And I believe that gives everybody a lot of energy, like a good energy. And I think that's how we can help people. So one thing that I want to always share is a way to convert energy from negative to positive. That makes sense? Okay. So if we have really, really good energy over here, right? Things that make us feel awesome, right? All the good stuff, like your dance. You just came from like a dance class, right?
I just came from hip hop.
Hip hop, okay. So all that hip hop, you're jumping around, that's like good energy, right? It makes you feel good, makes you smile, right? And then on the other side, you got kind of low energy or bad energy.
Are you like bored?
Bored, and like sometimes, you know, when you don't feel good and you're kind of sick and you got the sniffles and you're like, oh, I don't feel really good. That's kind of bad energy or low energy, or when you feel sad. You ever still feel sad in your life? Right? That's kind of low energy. And what we can do as humans, we can take all this awesome energy, right? And this really kick butt energy. We take the low energy, we take the really, really high energy, and we smother all the low energy. You know what I mean? Take that really awesome stuff, all the good stuff, all the hip hop, all that energy, and smash it all around the low energy. Which energy do you think wins?
Like really high energy.
Yes. So don't you think that's good for us to have really high energy? What is the one thing that you would do to help people have really, really high energy?
To say I can play with you.
Yeah, because people want friendship, right? And they want to be able to play. And if you can bring somebody to your hip hop and share that really high energy, you know what happens when we share really, really high energy and we smush all the low energy? We feel really good a lot. You think that would help the world be a better place? That's awesome. And I think your favorite word, which is love, that's about the highest energy you can possibly have. And the fact that I think you say love a lot, and I think it goes really well with gratitude, man, we can smother a lot of the low energy for a lot of people, make them feel good, which makes us feel good. Does that make sense? Is that something you can do today, you think? Who would you help in one of your friends to take that really high energy and smother all the low energy?
If I just see someone sitting on the couch, I'll say, let's get some high energy on. And then they'll get high energy and we'll be partying downstairs.
Yes. And you know what gave me really high energy? When I saw you speak at Thrive in front of thousands of people. It gave me really high energy. I think you gave a lot of high energy to the people that day. Do you think so? Yeah? Was that fun? Was that one of your most fun times?
I did have other fun times while doing it the other times. So every time I go on big stage, that's not really my bestest time because I want more people.
More people. So you want to be in front of more people. Why?
Because I never get embarrassed. So I just want to keep meeting more people. So I always want more people to come.
And the more people to come, do you think that's more people that you help? Do you think that's better for them?
It's better for them.
And also, because you're helping people, do you think that's better for you?
Yeah.
And do you think that's really one of those really high energies in the world?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And again, I want to thank you for being my mentor. I want to answer one last question. Out of all the dreams in the world, I want to answer two questions actually. What is one of your biggest dreams?
My biggest dreams is to mostly go help lots of people and mostly help the whole world to go in each state, and help every single person when every single person, every single orphanage, every single person that doesn't have food, that they're just in a corner that been there for days, like one of the orphans that just sit there.
And do you believe you can make that happen?
When I'm older, yeah.
Can I share something with you? Do you mind if I share something with you? I believe you can make that happen right now. And I think that's a very valuable lesson, because I talk to people. People ask me to help them sometimes and coach them sometimes. And one of the biggest challenges out there is that they have these big dreams, but they don't believe they can make it happen. And I always ask my mentors, can I make this happen? And they always tell me yes, if I put in the work. So I think that's really cool, from a 7-year-old having what we call utopic dreams. You know what utopia is? So utopia is a fancy word for just saying a perfect society, meaning like everybody's got that really, really high energy and less people have the low energy. And the people that have that high energy and that feel really good can help the people with the low energy, make them feel better.
That's what I do mostly every day at school.
I think that's awesome. And that's really, so you have a very utopic dream. You want to help the world feel better. And I believe that you can make that happen. And I think just hearing you can help a lot of other people, because of you're 7, right? You just had a birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. A 7-year-old thinks that she can help the world become a better place, and she believes it can make it happen. She hasn't been kind of, let's say, adversely toxified by all the people that say that can't happen. So I would like to learn from a 7-year-old saying that it can happen. And again, thank you for inspiring me to really look at my dreams and make them bigger and believe that I can make them happen. You're holding 2 things. What are those?
Dr. Seuss books.
Awesome. What's this one?
Green eggs. Wait.
There you go.
Green eggs and ham.
Yep.
And all the places you'll go.
And what do these books teach you?
They teach me how to try new stuff. Like one time I never had cauliflower, but I don't know. But I never had lots of stuff before, so I'll try those, and all the places I'll go, it's just like when I said my dream is to go over the whole world. This is what reminds me about it.
That is awesome. Do you think it's important to read? How come?
So you can know words better, and you can be really smart, because the reading books makes your brain stronger.
I agree. Can I share with you one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Seuss?
What?
He said, "You got brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, you know what you know, and you are the one who decides where you go." Thank you is one of my mentor's favorite words, Dave Meltzer. And he tells us that has a really high energy as well, and I say it every day. Pretty cool, huh? High five? You want to hug it up? Awesome. Thank you for being my friend, and thank you for being my mentor, and I'm very happy to have you in my life.